Sky Squad, we are back in the building. And you know what? It occurred to me as I was looking online earlier today and I was thinking about this trailer even more after we talked about it yesterday. And when you go back and really get into it, we actually can see the altercation that allegedly had taken place. And now we know exactly what happened because the clues are coming together like the pieces of a puzzle, baby. Okay. So we're going to discuss the altercation on Married to Medicine with Toya and Audra, the attorney. Oh, yes, we got a little bit more intel on Audra. It's been out there for a while, but I feel like we can really discuss who she is at this point. With that being said, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell button, join the texting community. And of course, we're still doing this because listen, it ain't even Father's Day yet. But listen, we got to continue with the sale at Amirin.com, getting your CMOS capsules at 40% off using code LaQuan. Okay. With that being said, let's go ahead and stage dive into exactly what we have to talk about today. Okay. So the Married to Medicine trailer came out yesterday. And listen, we went all through the scenes. We discussed the nooks and the crannies, but it really wasn't until we saw Dr. Heavenly went live yesterday, okay? And shout out to our friends over at the Married to Medicine source where you can get all of your tea on Married to Medicine. Make sure you guys give them a like, a follow, and comment on the post and give them some engagement as well. But they reposted a couple of clips of Dr. Heavenly's live that she did from yesterday, recapping the trailer. And while most of it is honestly just hilarious, this is the part where we get into the tea of it all with regards to the altercation. Okay. So we have here Dr. Heavenly says,
over there fighting. You think we love and marriage Huntsville over here? I'm classy based. And
Nah, we love and marriage Huntsville, baby. Speaking of love and marriage Huntsville, well, we'll talk about that in a minute because this week's episodes of Love and Marriage Huntsville and Love and Marriage DC are about to be all the way lit. Okay, Saturday night cannot come soon enough for me. Okay, and it's Friday already, but obviously, this is a nod to all the chaos and calamity and confusion that had gone on about 2 weeks ago with the Love and Marriage Huntsville filming. We still got to wait to find out exactly what happened with that because, Miss Wanda has said she had tore Melody up like a piece of paper. Then come to find out from Melody, ain't nobody touch her. But anyway, let's get down to the nitty gritty because somebody got touched here, okay? And we're going to discuss it.
look like to me in the trailer, I don't know what happened because I ain't going to tell y'all, but look like to me, Toya threw the first lick.
So yesterday when we looked at the trailer, we basically could see, Audra and Toya going head to head, right? And so as we looked at the trailer and we sort of tried to decipher, what we thought was going on in the trailer, for me, all I could see was the two of them kind of bumping up against each other, right? And you had to look real close. And of course, Dr. Heavenly would know because she was there. And allegedly, this was at Quad's party. So when you actually do a real close up of the screen, okay, I had to take a screen grab. Okay, I had to go ahead and insert Anila's face in there because her jaw-dropping reaction to Quad delivering some tea to her in the trailer was just hilarious to me. But as you can see, the arrow is pointing down to the hand that looks to be Toya's, and it's looking like she gets mushed. She mushes Audra in the face because Audra is kind of like, bucking up on her real close. And it looks like her defense is to do a little musherization action. So if you watch this and then you listen to Dr. Heavenly.
Now, did she know the first lick season 1? Now, Toya, you need to stop putting your hands on people.
So it looks like there was some sort of contact made in this instance. I am super excited to see what that is all about. Now, Interesting. Very, very interesting. Let me know what you guys think about this down in the chat conversation down below. Is it giving love and marriage, Huntsville? I mean, let me know what your thoughts are. I am very interested. I'm amused, baby. I'm amused. I gotta go ahead and tell y'all the truth. I'm amused. So listen, real quick before we dive into the next topic that we got to talk about, real quick, let's get into who exactly Audra is. So, Audra Curry is Audra the Attorney on Instagram. In case you guys didn't already know, go ahead and head on over to her Instagram page and let's give her some love and a follow to welcome her to one of our favorite new franchises. Well, one of our favorite franchises, her as a new face, I should say. And her bio reads, I'm not like one of those other attorneys. I'm a cool attorney. Hashtag real estate law, which is something I know for me, I feel like we've been learning more about. And we know that real estate lawyers practice in the state of Georgia. And I'm sure in some other states as well. But I did not know about that aspect of real estate or law until I started watching Ladies Who List. So this is actually very interesting as well. She was also, I'm assuming, a track star, and it says she is a Ghanaian girl. So, got a little bit of spice here for this Miss Mama joining the ranks of the Married to Medicine cast. As you guys can see here, she is pictured with Anila and Quad and Carrie Wells. Here she is traveling on vacation with Dr. Heavenly. So it looks as though Audra is firmly in the mix. Here's the thing about Married to Medicine, friends of the show. This is what I don't want to see happen. I would like to see a friend to the show actually stay on for longer than a season, because Married to Medicine is good for having a friend to the show outside of Carrie Wells, who was once a full-time cast member in the first season. But outside of Carrie Wells, I mean, friends to the show on this show don't always seem to last very long. And I hope to God that they actually keep her around, because I feel like she's given us some interesting flavor. Okay. So, with that being said, last thing that I want to talk to you guys about is, as I stated earlier, Love and Marriage Huntsville is going to be insane this coming week. We are going to have altercations all around, because we are going to finally get this sit down ponderosa with the family on Love and Marriage Huntsville between Kiki and her husband, as well as Letitia and Marceau. And it is not looking too good, okay? Because Letitia is saying she's never had any conversations with Kiki about Marceau. And Kiki is like, you are a liar. And at one point, she even calls her the B word accidentally. And then she quickly clarifies it. And so so Letitia is asking for an example of when she has, had a conversation about that. And then Kiki is about to say, well, when Marceau, and then Marceau jumps right into that conversation, baby. Marceau stage dives into that conversation so fast, he swoops in and he says, say it, say it, say it. I will burn this whole thing down. I will burn this whole thing to the ground. So for me, I'm like, what now? See, to me, I'm like, well, what is it? What is it that's so bad? Because it's apparently whatever he thinks she gonna say is something bad enough for him to feel like he can retaliate with something equally as bad and tear the whole thing up. Okay. Now I'm trying to figure out, Kiki's husband looked like he was standing there behind her. I don't know how he gonna take too well to that. So it's about to go down on Love and Marriage Huntsville. But it's also equally about to go down on Love and Marriage DC this week, because the ladies are going to go head to head with Winter. I think it's going to be Ashley and Arena versus Winter, and it's about to go down. So, listen, this weekend is going to be lit. Atlanta's going to be lit. It's about to be just a lit weekend. So I'm super excited. And with Married to Medicine coming back on our screens in about a month, baby, I don't even know. I can't even leave the house on the weekends no more. Okay. I can't even leave the house. I can't leave the house till Tuesday. Okay. Because Basketball Wives come on Monday night. Dang. Anyway, That's all the news that we got for y'all. Just a couple of things I wanted to touch on with y'all because I felt like we didn't really get to dive into all of the details yesterday. And now that we done got some more clues, I could put some things together like the Inspector Gadget that I try to be. Okay. Um, we got some stuff to look forward to this coming season. All right. So I'm excited. With that being said, y'all, hit the hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell button, and I will catch you guys in the next video.